Good morning and happy Earth Day, everyone. In celebration of Earth Day, NASA is spreading awareness about the importance of protecting the planet and especially our oceans. Joining me over Zoom is NASA's Director of Earth Science, Dr. Karen Saint Germain. Good morning, Karen. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning, Grace. Great to be with you.
Yeah, so tell us about this new satellite called the PACE satellite that you guys are working on right now.
Well, PACE is a really exciting mission because it sees some of the tiniest things that have enormous impact. In our oceans, PACE can see these small plant-like organisms called phytoplankton. And just like plants on land, phytoplankton have chlorophyll, and we can see that from space because it changes the way the ocean looks. And PACE also sees aerosols in the atmosphere that can come from many, many sources, but that have an enormous impact on human health if they're near the surface, but also the kinds of clouds that form, and even how much of the sun's energy is reflected back out into space.
Wow, that is amazing. So with our oceans, why is it important to understand oceans and what they have to do with our climate and what they have to do with climate change?
Well, we live on a water planet. 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, and our oceans really are responsible for the weather that we experience and also much of the food we eat and around our coastlines recreation. So they're very closely connected to the quality of life on Earth. And from that unique vantage point in space, we can understand a lot about ocean health and its role in the overall climate so that communities can prepare.
Yeah, so with the warming temperatures of our oceans and our land, how do you think those extremes are going to affect things over, the next couple of years here? I know here in Austin, we had 80, 100-degree days last year, certainly extended over our normal range. So what can you kind of see with those longer-term trends with our oceans and our lands and how they kind of interact with each other?
Well, of course, 2023 was the warmest year on record since we started keeping records in the late 1800s. And we think those trends are going to continue. But of course, most people will experience this warming as a change in their weather, for example, extended drought, and also, in some cases, inundation, heavy, heavy precipitation, increases in tropical storms, and so forth.
Yeah, definitely. So you being, the scientist you are, what is your favorite thing that you have seen from space?
Well, our Earth is a beautiful, beautiful planet, and we know that because we live on it every day. But from that unique vantage point of space, we can learn how it works. And for me, that just makes it so much more beautiful. It adds to the depth of that beauty, understanding how it all works.
Certainly a rare and beautiful planet we live on. Thank you so much for taking our questions this morning. That was Dr. Karen Saint Germain from NASA. Thanks so much.